Okay, welcome back. Um, okay, maybe I have gotten too old. Okay, let me elaborate. So I was scrolling on TikTok and I want to say her name is Chrisean Rock, but I actually saw like they did a story on her or whatever. Her name is Chrisean Malone, but she go by Chrisean Rock, and she's with a guy named Blueface, right? Like, I think she was on a show that fought that the girls fight or something like that, and her and Blueface got together. Um, I, I know they say opposites attract, right? But I can't do violence, and I'm not gonna do violence. And I don't know. It seems to me like she thrives on it. If you come from that environment, then it's normal behavior, right? Um, what I saw when I was scrolling, she hit him in the head with a Hennessy bottle, and he had like a big gash in the back of his head, and because they actually had like a fight or something, I guess, because you could see where he laid hands on her too. Um, and I want to say I don't know if it couldn't have been last week, but maybe the week before she went to court. Like every time I have seen a clip, she seemed to be either drunk or crying. So something is wrong, right? Like her mental health, mental. I really don't know much about him. I don't know about any of them. I mean, I think he's a rapper or something like that. But when I look at the situation, because like her family came to they met up in front of a building, and when I tell you it was dysfunction at its finest, it was dysfunction at its finest. So I said, oh, okay. Oh, okay, because she act just like them, and I think they're from Baltimore because they have that a certain way they talk. um but I'm like, that relationship is toxic. I don't condone violence whatsoever, and I'm like, okay, so they know you guys fight. So they give you all a show and say, have at it to make whatever money you're gonna make. And then hopefully y'all won't kill each other in the process and make us a lot of money. What? I do want to say this though. Something in me feels like they genuinely love each other. You know, I read a comment and they said they the new Ike and Tina. But because I think Little Mama give as much as she get. You know what I'm saying? Like she ain't you ain't just beating on her. Like she actually fighting you back. You know what I'm saying? But the crazy part is it's like why be in something like that? And then I saw pictures of her just a year or two ago. Looked totally different. She looked totally different. And I feel like maybe this life is too fast and she's I would hate to see her down the road and not age right. Look, I would hate to see her down the road and age very wrong. You know what I'm saying? Because this fast life is taking her this life is taking her very fast. I just think if it's for TVs, if it's for giggles, if it's for views, if it's for whatever, I hope they got some counselors or whatever on standby, because I don't know about him, but it seems like, because she's the one every time I look around is crying. It's always something. Like in their interviews, I mean, not interviews, but they go live. They go live all the time, right? They they go live and then they get into it and they just drinking, and I'm like, maybe it's me. Maybe I have lost touch with the youngsters. Maybe it's me. And I'll be the first one to say that maybe it's me. Maybe I have lost touch with the way of the world, but busting me upside my head or causing harm to me in any way, calling me out my name, and you know, I never be down for that ever. Like that, that ain't cool with me. It ain't about to be cool with me. It ain't. Keep your hands to yourself. I suggest every woman in this world keep their hands to themselves, because you will not be the man. I don't care how you think you so bad and you so tough, man. Let me tell you something. That's a full grown man, right? Keep your hands to yourself. I always told my boys that. I was like, hey, you don't fight girls. But now I had to go back and change that. I said, look, walk away, right? Walk away if you can. But if she pick up something and bam you upside the head, bust your head open, or where she's causing bodily harm, defend yourself. I grew up with some people, right? I grew up with some people, girls who they felt like that's how they knew the man loved them, is if if the man laid paws on them. No, 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 no. That's not love. But what I learned was uh it depends on the environment you came out of, right? If the environment you grew up in was violent and hostile, that's normal to you. Like you don't understand peace because you didn't grow up with peace. So, um, the network is Zeus. I don't know if is that a new network or whatever. I know it's because I'm like, these are the last two people in the world need to be together. And then the last two people in the world need to be together and drinking and getting high, because y'all get violent. And I don't know. Maybe it's me. Maybe they get violent. Maybe if when they split up, they do things that the other one don't like. However, whatever. When I'm scrolling on TikTok and all I'm seeing is, you know, uh, like one I saw. What was it? 2 months ago, he was in court. He was in court for attempted murder or something like that. Um, so I guess I just want us to do better. People in general to do better. If you are toxic, I'm telling you that baby, the girl, Chrisean, she need therapists, she need counselors, intervention, she need it all, right? Because she every time I look around, she's crying. People are just not crying for no reason. It's something is something's wrong. And then when I saw her people on the screen, I said, oh, oh, so they all act like that. They all act like that. Yeah. And that's not safe. It's not safe. It's not healthy. You know, I don't know. And the Blueface guy, I don't know what kind of environment he grew up in. You know, uh, so I don't know which one starts and the other one just defending themselves, because that could be the case. Maybe he starts and she's defending herself. But I saw a clip where he was walking. I guess they had gotten into it outside, and she went and grabbed on his shirt, and she was like, "No, the car is back this way," and so he was walking away from her, or was what was going on, and she was like, "No, we going back this way, whatever." So she ain't no pushover. She's not a pushover. She's a pretty girl, very pretty girl, But it's from the pictures I saw just a very short couple years ago to now, life is kicking her butt, and it shouldn't be. And just 2 years after the fact, or a year, I don't know when it was. I just know, like, I seen where she was in. She went to college to run track or something, and to me, she was just a very pretty girl. And now it's like, okay, now her teeth, she got teeth missing, but I think he said something about she fell and it had nothing to do with him. No violence from him. She fell trying to do something or whatever. But I just really hope she get the help she need, because sometimes, having money is no, having money will buy you a house, will buy you a car, will let you eat better, will help you take care of your family. But if you have mental issues, having money, yeah, it'll help you get you a therapist, it'll help you get you a counselor, it'll help you, get the help you need. Please take advantage of that. I just want to say, to me, I feel like this girl needs some therapy, and somebody needs to offer it to her. Hopefully, if somebody, because just from what I saw, is screaming, she's screaming for help, and she's just not verbalizing it. But if every time you look around, you're crying about something's wrong, it's mental, and I just want her to get some help. And if he's the culprit, you know, I would say, I'm sure it's to get this chick from Crazy in Love or whatever, but it's toxic. And I know, they capitalizing off of the fact that, hey, they both toxic, but it's good TV. You know what I'm saying? You cussing me out and slapping me, I'm cussing you back and slapping you. It's good TV. This reality stuff just done killed. You know, it's just not healthy. It's just not healthy at all. And she just drink. Well, I'm sure he drinks too. They sit there and drink together and get drunk or whatever. But for a woman, it's like, girl, like, why? I don't know. Maybe I'm rambling. Maybe I'm out of touch with the youngsters. Maybe that's just some people do. I just know if you put your hands on me, baby, you when you meet Jesus, just let him know where I accidentally put my hands on the wrong woman. You know what I'm saying? That's all I can tell you. Like, I just hope your soul right. But going back and forth, we fighting every day, and oh no, you calling me out my name? No, my mom named me LaShonda. If you don't want to call me that, boo boo, my nickname is Sean. You don't want to call me that, boo boo? Well, I guess you Miss Boo, Boo Boo, whatever. But all them other words, you ain't calling me that, because I'm not gonna call you that. But I think this reality TV just done killed relationships, because now they, uh to me, glorifying uh being in a toxic relationship. No, at the end of the day, if at the end of the day you don't feel me getting my butt whooped, that's but you paid me. You paid me to let the world see me get my butt whooped. Oh, okay, so it's justified. What? No, no. I need some mental help. I need some mental um stability. I need, that baby needs some help, right? Because she said her dad would just beat up her mom and all this stuff. So it's 14, 20 of them, or however many. It's a lot of them. She witnessed all this different stuff. They went without so much, and it's just, I just hate to see um my black sisters, young black sisters, get your money, because she raps or do whatever. Get your money, but being on a show or being in a relationship with this toxic person, and I get it. You young and in love, I get it. Cause to me, they look like they love each other, right? I've heard him say, "I love her" or whatever on some clips. But if you love me, keep your hands off of me. If you love me, let's treat each other right. If you love me, show me you love me, and let us go get some help together. If there is nothing wrong with you, but the problem is me, allow me time to get me together because I have a lot of things going on. Like I grew up in this environment that was not conducive to being a healthy human being, a healthy grown person. So I just, maybe she just got pushed into the spotlight very quickly, and you know, these issues are surfacing, and the only way, to me, it seems like she know how to handle it is either getting drunk or fighting. Either one of those are healthy. They need to call, what's that doctor that's always on Real Housewives of Atlanta? What, that black doctor? They need to call him, baby. Zeus need to call him and let him have some 101s with Chrisean, and have some 101s with him, and see what the problem is, who's to blame, and get some help. Cause it won't be no season two if they do the fool now, right? It won't be no season two. Y'all need some help. So unless they just trying to get all they can out of them, and let them kill each other in the meantime, I can't. I couldn't even play myself out like that. I couldn't. I'm every time you look around, guys. If you, I don't know what time. I don't even know what days it come on. I just know it's on the Zeus channel. I think it's called Crazy in Love or something like that. The name of their show, but it's either they they fighting or they drunk. They happy every now and again or whatever, but you can't get past all of that because, oh, it's just too much. I don't. I'm just trying to figure out, when did that become normal? Okay, I can Tina, Bobby, and Whitney. So now it's Chrisean and Blueface. Wow, y'all go watch it. This when I tell you, it's a trip. And to me, she's pretty as she can be. It's just that baby needs some psychiatric attention, and she needs it right away. She needs some mental help, maybe some medicine, a whole lot of therapy. But again, I saw her family, and I was like, oh, no, that's normal. Because the dad was trying to fight the Blueface guy, and he hit and he swung and missed or something. And then it was crazy. It was bananas. It was straight bananas. And I was like, okay, is this for the show? Or is this how y'all really are? Because if it's for the show, okay, y'all can edit that and keep it moving, but I don't think it was for the show. And then, like, he actually broke up with her. I forgot to tell y'all this. He broke up with her, and she broke into his house, stole his car, wrote all over the wall or the mirror or something. Like, what? And she had to go to court for stealing his car. So you mean he can't break up with you, girl? Maybe he is over his head with her, right? Maybe. So maybe he be defending himself. Maybe that's what it is. Cause ain't no man gonna let you just treat him in a kind of way like that. Fire off on him and hit him, and yeah, she stole his car. So I think she got 3 months probation or something like that. I mean, 3 years probation because she stole his, broken his. He broke up with her. She broke in his house, stole his car, and wrote on the walls or the mirrors or something. That would have been the only sign I needed that this over. That would have been the only sign I needed. And I mean that. That would have been my one and done only sign. You know, see, I'm one of them people. Like you ain't gotta. I hate when somebody right there in my eye. You don't have to hit me but one time. You know what I'm saying? I believe you. So there is no making up and I'm sorry, it'll never happen again. You are absolutely right, it'll never happen again because who gone is me. So when she broke in his house and did whatever, maybe he's over his head with her because he was looking like when he was laying there with the scar, the gash. He was looking a certain way to me, like he's tired and over it. That's how he was looking to me, defeated. That's the look I saw, defeated and over it. And people get tired. I don't want to fight you every day. I don't want to fight you, period. But I definitely don't want to fight you every day. I don't want every day it to be a problem every day. And if that's how you thrive, then I'm not the one for you. That's real talk. I don't want to do violence. I rather make love than war, right? So she needs some mental help. That's what I will say. She needs some mental help. I can't tell y'all what days it come on because like I said, I was scrolling on TikTok and seeing it. And I was like, let me go see. And I went try to find some more clips, and it just they had a fight. So when I don't know who hit who first, whatever. I know he had the gash, and I know on the side of her face you could tell he hit her. I know you can see that because like I said, she light skinned, so you gonna see a bruise. So I don't know. I don't want to be with nobody. I have to fight every day. I don't want to argue every day. I don't. And if that's what you offering, if that's all you got to offer me or bring to the table, is that you can keep them pushing. I'm not desperate. So again, it's the Zeus Network. I think it's Crazy in Love, and his name is Blueface. Her name is Chrisean, and they have no business together. But I will say this: I feel like they genuinely love each other. I do feel like that, but they are toxic, and that baby needs some mental help. And again, when I saw her family, I said, "Oh, okay, I've seen all I need to see." Because the apple don't fall far from the tree. This is Sean with Sean's journey through life. I will see you all at the top because the bottom is way too crowded. Peace.